Hi, hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel Studical. In this video, let us discuss about the Maths Semester 3 degree real analysis syllabus. In this unit 1, we are having sequences. In that, limit of sequences, a discussion about proofs, limit theorems for sequences, monotonic sequences and Cauchy sequences, subsequences, limit supremums and limit infimums, alternating series, integrals, tests. And in unit 2, we are having continuity. In that, continuous functions, properties of continuous functions, uniform continuity, limits of functions. And in unit 3, we are having differentiation. In that, basic properties of derivative, the mean value theorem, hospital rule, Taylor's theorem. And in unit 4, we are having integration, Riemann integral, properties of Riemann integral, fundamental theorem of calculus. So now I'm starting unit 1 sequence. So first going into the chapter sequence, the introduction of numbers. So in numbers we are having real numbers and complex numbers. Real numbers. Real numbers, which means all the types of numbers like whole numbers starting with 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, and natural numbers starting with 1, 2, 3 and so on, and integers, the combination of positive and negative numbers, and rational numbers which are in the form of p by q, and q is not equal to 0 like 2 by 3, 1 by 2, 4 by 3, etc., and irrational numbers. And the complex numbers which is denoted with c, and the form of the complex numbers is x plus iy, where I is the imaginary value and I value is under root minus 1. So now firstly let us understand about what is sequence. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers written in a specific order, usually following a particular rule. Each number in the sequence is called a term of the sequence. So now here a sequence. A sequence is a function whose domain is a set of the form where n belongs to z such that n is greater than or equal to m, where m is either 1 or 0. So if m is equal to 1, the same sequence is 1 to infinity and it belongs to z power plus. So a sequence is denoted with Sn, Un, An, Tn for n values, where Sn, which means in subscript we are writing n, and it should represent in brackets like empty brackets, less than, greater than symbol, and begin brace and end brace. So always we should represent a sequence in empty brackets, like if there is a sequence Sn and we need to represent it in the brackets like this. So now let us consider a sequence. If there is a question like this, Sn equal to 1 by n square for n belongs to n capital N, where n is the natural numbers. So first we need to consider the few natural numbers like starting with 1. So for example n equal to 1. If S1, why I have written 1 here? Because here n, so we need to substitute all the natural numbers in the place or in place here. So that's why S1 is equal to 1 by n square, right? So here in the place of n we need to substitute 1. So 1 by 1 square, which is equal to 1. So 1 square is 1. So the answer is 1. And like that we need to substitute 2 also. So S2 is equal to 1 by 2 square, which means 1 by 4. And if n equal to 3, then S3 equal to 1 by 3 square, which is 1 by 3 square is 9. So we need to keep all the values in brackets like this. If S equal to open bracket, so the first one is 1, right? So 1 comma, so the second answer is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 comma, and the third answer is 1 by 9. And like this we need to substitute all the natural numbers, so that's why we are keeping here so on. No need of substituting all the natural numbers, just we can keep the dots, which means so on. And the last value is plus infinity, right? So plus infinity, and we need to close the bracket like this. So like this we need to present the solution. So now let us consider another question. Here it's go. Sn equal to 1 by 3n plus 2 for n belongs to n, where n is the natural numbers starting with 1, 2, 3 and so on. So in question sometimes they will specifically ask 5 terms, 2 terms like this. So here they are asking 5 terms, which means we need to substitute 5 terms and we need to find the 5 terms solution. So like this, S1, because n is equal to 1, right? So S1 is equal to 1 by 3 of 1 plus 2, which is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2, which is 1 by 5. And then the second value n equal to 2. So S2 is equal to 1 by 3 into 2 plus 2, which is 3 2 is 6 plus 2, which is 1 by 8. And if n equal to 3, then S3 equal to 1 by, so 1 by 3 3 is 9 plus 2, which is 1 by 11. And if n equal to 4, then is 4 equal to 1 by 3 fourths plus 2, which is 3 fourths 12 plus 2, which is 1 by 14. And the last value n equal to 5. So now S5 equal to 1 by 3 fives plus 2, which is 1 by 15 plus 2, which is 1 by 17. So here I have substitute 5 values because they specifically asked 5 terms, right? So the answer which is equal to open bracket. So the first answer is 1 by 5, right? So 1 by 5 comma 1 by 8, 1 by 11, 1 by 14, comma 1 by 17 and close bracket. This is the final answer. So like this we need to find out the solutions for this type of questions. So now let us consider the third question, which is Cn equal to n by 3 power n, and here they gave n belongs to natural numbers. So Cn equal to n by 3n. So here we need to substitute all the natural numbers in place of n. So let us take n equal to 1. So now here we are substituting in the place of n 1, right? So C1 equal to 1 by 3 power n. Why I substituted 1 here? Because in the here we are writing n equal to 1. So that's why I am substituting in the place of n 1. So 1 by 3 power 1, which is 1 as it is, and 3 power 1, which is 3. And n equal to 2, then C2 is equal to 1 by 3 square, which is 1 by 3 3 is 9. And if n equal to 3, then C3 is equal to 1 by 3 cube, which is 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 3 is 9 and 9 3 is 27. So the answer is 1 by 27. So finally we should write like this: C and 1 by 3 comma 1 by 9 comma 1 by 27 comma so on. That's it. Close the bracket. So now let us consider another question. A n is equal to minus 1 whole power n, and for n is greater than or equal to 0. So this is very much important question. So they have gave the n value, which is n is greater than or equal to 0, which means n equal to 0, n equal to 1 and so on, because they clearly gave n is greater than 0, which means greater than 0 we are having so many values, right? 1, 2, 3 and so on. And they gave another symbol also equal to, which means n is equal to 0 also. So now let us see the values. So firstly we need to substitute in the power n 0. So if we substitute 0, something to the power 0 which is always 1. Remember this. This is very much important. And we need to substitute the next value, which is 1. If we substitute 1, minus 1 to the power 1, which is minus 1 only. And if n is 2, so minus 1 whole square, which means minus 1 into minus 1, which is equal to 1, because 1 minus into minus is plus. Okay, so 1 one's 1, so the answer is positive 1. And if we substitute the 3 in the place of n, so the answer will be minus 1 only. So here remember, if we are substituting the values 1, 3, 5, 7 odd numbers, then we'll get the value as minus 1. If we substitute the positive values, even values like 2, 4, 8, 6, like this, we are getting the even number 1. So here the A, which is oscillating, because we are getting minus 1 and 1. Except this we are not getting any values. So the answer is minus 1 comma positive 1. So the sequence is oscillating sequence. So the sequence is oscillating sequence. So now let us consider another question, which is given like this. As n for n belongs to natural number. They give us n belongs to natural number which start from 1, 2, 3, so on, right? So now they will confuse us. We will get confused here, because they just gave us Sn equal to Sn, where n belongs to natural numbers. That's it. They didn't give us any problems, any question like Sn is equal to 1 by n square, or Sn equal to 1 by 3n plus 1. Like this they didn't give. They just simply gave Sn belongs to natural numbers. That's it. So here in these cases we need to just simply write like this. S is equal to open bracket and natural numbers, right? Natural number starts from 1, 2, 3, and so on up to plus infinity. That's it. Just we need to write the natural numbers, because if we substitute in the place of n 1, then the answer is 1. If it is 2, so the 2 and 3 so on plus infinity. That's it. The solution is this one. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video is helpful to you. So I hope you like this video and share it to your friends and subscribe to the channel Study Cool. So further I will upload each and every solution which is important, and if you want any solutions, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to press the bell icon, subscribe.